What's going on, everybody? Elliot here with MovieFiles with another movie review for you all, and this is my pre-reaction before checking out Freakier Friday. Fun story, fun fact. I saw this movie 10, 15 plus years ago and thought it was fine, right? I don't hold it near and dear to my heart with some of the other Disney films I grew up with as a teenager, but I decided, I'm gonna be honest, I almost didn't go to tonight's screening because it's a little bit further than I like to drive to this particular theater. But then I had some free time and I watched the original. And again, I remember liking the original, but it wasn't, I wasn't crazy about it. Rewatching it now, I don't know what it is. Maybe because I saw it when I was a teenager. Now I'm an adult. Obviously, I don't have kids and I'm not a mom. I'm not a white woman. But I'm able to relate to both sides of the story, right? Being Lindsay's character and being Jamie's character. And I had a fun time with it. But we're not here to talk about the original. Well, not original because it's a remake, but the one that came out in 2003. We're here to talk about the sequel. After seeing the last one, before seeing this one, I'm actually excited. I'm glad I decided to go see it, and I hope they are able to capture that vibe and the chemistry and the like really good tone of like being a kid-friendly film, but also having a little bit of depth, right? A little bit more maturity to it. So I'm hopeful, man. I love the resurgence that Lindsay's been on recently. Big Jamie Lee, you guys know me. Halloween 78 is my favorite horror film of all time. I'm a big Jamie fan, so I'm excited, man. So I'll see you all when it's a little bit darker out, and hopefully I'll come back with some good news. And we are back. Just got done seeing Freakier Friday, and just right off the top, man, I gotta say, solid movie. It definitely felt like a Disney original movie almost, or I should say, I guess Disney Plus at this point. But that's not a bad thing. It is a. You could tell it was made with the intentions to show the fans like why you love these characters, why you enjoy this wacky, crazy concept, and why we love Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan. I had so much fun with them. And this is no, I'm gonna negatively speaking, Julia Butters. Great career ahead of her. The young lady that plays opposite of her, the young cast has a promising career, but they just don't have that magic, that Lindsay magic when she was a teen. Of course, Jamie's a legend. Whenever we would cut away from Jamie and Lindsay, I feel like the film just couldn't match the energy of them. But again, those are just big shoes to fill, and they've been in the roles before, and they're just great in those roles. But I have fun with this one, man. I have fun with the jokes. Again, that premise of switching bodies, but this time them switching to their granddaughter and their daughter with Jamie's character, Tess and Anna, and they're fun, man. Again, all the praise goes to Jamie and Lindsay. They haven't missed a beat. The chemistry's still on point. Their energy's still on point. The comedic timing, I can watch them in anything. Them two together is great. Again, my issues fall with, it's not that the acting was bad from the younger cast, but it just wasn't the same energy that I wanted from them. And also, narratively speaking, there are some things that the film just kind of rushes past, relationships that kind of feel a little unearned. And there's I will say from a performance standpoint, the only body swap that I didn't buy, and this is getting, I guess, maybe into the maybe light spoiler. If you see the trailer, you know who plays who. But Jamie, who she portrays, the younger soon-to-be step-granddaughter, I didn't feel like they matched the same energy. It almost felt like Shazam, where Zachary Levi was playing a much goofier version of what he was supposed to play as a teenager. And I feel like Jamie Lee played her opposite of who she was supposed to be, was more bombastic and more lively than the girl actually was. So that's an issue that I had. And when we get to the third act, I feel like some things just felt just kind of was oh, well, we'll just kind of, it didn't wrap up in a satisfying way. But again, putting my issues aside, I just love Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan in these roles, and it was a lot of fun to see them back in the roles. One of the better legacy follow-up sequels, as far as, it's been 22 years. Definitely, this isn't Coming to America or Happy Gilmore 2, where it's just the capturing the magic is gone. No, there's still that magic there. So I have fun with this one, man. Again, it has its issues for sure. And I don't think the younger cast kind of meets the energy of the older cast. And I will say Manny Jacinto, is that his name? He was an Acolyte. He was the best thing in that. And he was really, I like him as an actor. He was, as far as a new cast, I liked his, just his energy on screen. But overall, if you are a fan of this I guess you can call it franchise at this point, then I think you're going to have a good time. If you're new to it, it might be a little too over the top, a little too goofy at times. But as someone that literally watched the 2003 version earlier today and then literally went right into this, I feel like it's a good companion, and it's in that same vein as far as just a fun, good time. So if I were to give this a grade, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I have fun with it. Again, I think it's way more suited for Disney Plus than like going out to the theaters. But if you're a diehard fan, you're going to go to the theaters regardless. And I advocate going to the theaters, but I don't think it's like, I think you'll enjoy it as much at home as you would in theaters. But that's just my thoughts. But 3 out of 5 for Freakier Friday. And who knows? There might be a Freakier Friday if they decide to do what, which I will be in the theater for, because again, I love Lindsay and Jamie in this role. But that's just my thoughts on Freakier Friday, 3.5 or 3 out of 5. Let me know what you all thought of the film once you've seen it, what you like, what you didn't like, and do you want to see another one? Let me know in the comments below. As always, consider subscribing, following the channel for more content. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next video.